Lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Houston making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Now here's DeRozan. Lowry dishes to Ross. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And so here is Houston. Now Harden. To the middle. It's in!
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Toronto calls timeout. They're losing by 2. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
They simply need a basket here, Kevin. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket and try to get something in the paint.
Now off the inbound. It falls! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Now a timeout called by Houston. The score is tied at 40. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A 3 off the inbound. Oh, and he had a chance to win. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Raptors. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Harden outside. Brewer passes it to Howard. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Howard. He's got 10 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. And stolen by Lawson. And now in transition is Brewer. Here we go. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And the Rockets making a change here. Beverly's checked in. The Raptors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Passes it to Ross. Lowry drives in. And he gets it to go. Lowry's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And for Houston, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Ariza kicks to Beverly. Back to Ariza. On the wing, Brewer. A shot by Harden, wide open. Trifecta.
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
DeRozan passes to Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now. From deep. But they get it back. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Ross with the steal. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, and strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 3. 23 seconds left in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what's your take?
With this much time remaining, they should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested 3 is never an easy shot. A three-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up. Another tie. Well, we thought we might wrap it up in regulation. Then it looked like overtime number 1 might yield a winner. But instead, the overtime periods are piling up. And guys, still no winner yet. Toronto with the ball. Here's DeRozan. Got a piece of it. Here's Brewer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Anderson against Ariza. And Brewer kicks to Beverly. It's Howard with the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now Beverly, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Leaves the dishes to Howard.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Ross for 3. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Pass to Howard. Toronto grabs the miss. To the inside. Ross. Yes!
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Brewer passes to Howard. Here's Ariza. Outside for Thornton. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a two-possession game.
DeRozan, the open look. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points. And so here is Houston. Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Howard starts lighting it up like this.
The Raptors rebound. Here's DeRozan. It's good! And Belcher brings them to within just one. And so here is Houston. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Shot from the inbound. Nails it!
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And the Raptors call tie here. They're behind by 5. 1 second left in the second overtime. What a game. Guys, what's your take?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this.